Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Perisno 0.73. Now, when we left off, we had just completed our grand task of taking on Sakar Frosttongue and returning to Amana to speak to Targeth, the Great Bard, and we are going to be doing that in just a second. Now, I must just let you know that I have spoken to the Tavern Keeper and I sold all of our prisoners for 14,460. And we are now going to be speaking to the Great Bard and receiving our reward. Yes. Excellent! You have done a great job. Here, let me take those. Aren't you going to tell me where the sword is now? Ha! Of course, I have it right here with me. What? You mean to tell me that I went on this wild goose chase to find those two relics just for some sort of test that you concocted? Indeed. These two relics are going to be useful for me in my research for the Kingslayer, but they do not provide the answers to where Kingslayer is, simply because I have it right here. I did what I did as a test for you. I wanted to see what type of warrior this generation had. You have still done a great favor for me, Scout Wilkins. You brought me two important relics. As your payment, I shall give you Kingslayer. And there we go. And then we just so happen to be very, very happy at the end there. Okay, so yes, there it is. Very nice indeed. We have acquired Kingslayer, and we will now be heading out. And there it is. An actually incredible weapon. Now, the only unfortunate thing is we really don't have a very good two-handed proficiency, but that will surely rectify itself in time. So, let us see here. We want to meet the Guildmaster, I do believe. For a very good reason, and that is because we want to purchase an ironworks. There we are. And the profit will be 804. Very nice. Okay, so, I do believe, considering we have now completed that task, we are going to be heading on to fight a couple more bandits, because we might want to do some damage to those guys because they do have a rather considerable amount of prisoners, but their prisoners are only sandwalkers, so maybe not. Oh wow, the 3rd Legion is actually there as well. Centurion Octavius. I think we can probably avoid him for now, but yes, our morale is actually very low at the moment. So I'm a little bit worried about that, I have to admit. Okay, we're going to have to make our way back to foreign invader territory, and indeed Dazuk Slaver territory. We're going to do a little bit of damage to those guys, because we do... Yeah, I thought they were them, but no such luck. Because we do, of course, have a couple of difficulties. We have a couple of difficulties in the way of our morale, as you can see. Very, very low indeed, and I would like to be able to rectify that before we have any difficulties. That would be nice. For some reason, my FPS is incredibly low right now. Not entirely sure why that is. Wow, very strange. Okay, well, whatever the case, I am going to attempt to find a party of suitable strength, and then we will be doing battle with them. Okay, so as we can see here, 148 of our troops against 108 of our opponents. Now, let us enter and see what we can do. We do need to be a little bit careful about losing too many of our units, but I have a good feeling about this. I have a feeling that we will be able to take a huge amount of them, hopefully enough for us to be able to afford our next ironworks. And, of course, we do have to level up a couple of our units in the meantime as well. That would probably help us out quite a bit, so, I would actually like to take out... Oh, wow, okay, yeah, I'd actually like to take that guy out, that's for sure. Thankfully enough, our fellows were able to take him out, no problem at all. And I do believe we should be charging in a little bit here. Our mount just took a huge hit right there as well, but let's hopefully be able to take out this... Okay, never mind. Mercenary Shock Cavalry. Yes, Mercenary Shock Cavalry actually doing a huge amount of damage right there. Okay, well, let's put our archers in a reasonably good position, and then let's do some damage ourselves. Try and take a couple of these units prisoner. Although our horse is actually moving a little bit slower now, because of course we did take that huge hit from something. I'm not entirely sure what hit us, but whatever the case, let's try and make sure that we don't get killed in a bad position. Or killed at all, if possible. Oh! Oh, our mount is at 0 HP. I think it's probably a good idea for me to get off this right now. Not because it's going to get taken out, but just because I have a feeling that maybe it would be a better idea. Maybe we would have a better chance of actually surviving if I do decide to get off this. We did just take out a foreign invader as well, which is very nice to see. Can we take out one of these foreign warlords? Ah, I did a little bit of damage to his mount, but not enough. There's Kara on our Rhino mount as well. That's very cool to see. I like that. Come on, take him out. Ah, unfortunately, not enough reach right here. Maybe able to take one of these guys down. Yes, come on. Oh, wow, we're not actually hitting him? I cannot believe that. Okay, there we are. That's a little bit better, but unfortunately our Masaru War Rider was able to get the kill on that. We are losing quite a few units, I have to say, but they are losing many, many more than we are, so I think that is perfectly fine. I think we can probably tell our archers to charge in now, just to make sure that they are always in range of our opponents. And I believe that is actually it. Yes, only 10 enemies remain. Now, I'm pretty sure that all of the enemies that are remaining right now are foreign invaders and indeed foreign warlords as well, so I'm actually not too happy about that, as you can imagine, because we are going to be dealing with a lot of running around and a lot of attempting to stay alive as long as they can, which they do actually a very good job at, so yeah, we're going to have a couple of difficulties tracking them down, but thankfully enough we do have a primary cavalry force, although our archers are actually outnumbering our cavalry right now. Maybe that is because many of our cavalry was taken out in this bout. But, thankfully enough, Antiope has now advanced to level 19 among our other companions as well. So what did we lose there? We lost quite a few cavalry units, as you can see, mercenary shock cavalry, quite a lot. And we do have 59, which is almost the exact number that we have total for our prisoners, so that is great. And we can take some loot as well. We do need to get some bread, maybe some more foodstuffs as well. Okay, so we have some Sakar raiders here. I was actually attempting to track some of these guys down as well, because they do have a lot of prisoners. Even though the prisoners may not be of the highest caliber, I feel like it might be worth it. Are they moving faster than I am? 5.7, this is moving at 5.6, so we should eventually be able to take these guys out. It would be nice, anyway. Do you think I can? No? No, it's not looking good. Is it? Maybe. Okay, well, whatever the case, let's just do it. Why not? Oh, wait a minute, I don't really want to fight at night. That's not very good, is it? No. We want to make sure that we can at least see what we are fighting. So let us attempt to get to daytime. Yes, there we are. Dawn, I think, is going to be enough. Maybe morning? Early morning? Okay, I'll take early morning. Why not? Okay, so 46. I was hoping to actually take on the 60 strength party as well as the 46, because they did join together in our previous engagement, but unfortunately the 60 strength party did run off a little bit too far away for us to be able to get both of them in the engagement, so that's a little unfortunate, but what can you do? We do want to take these guys out as quickly as we can, rescue their prisoners, hopefully take a couple of them prisoner as well, because as we're going to be rescuing some prisoners, we will have the opportunity to increase our prisoner capacity, of course. So let's try to make that a reality. And whoa, okay, they really did not know what they were charging into, apparently. Goodness me, I did not realize that Sakar Raiders were not as good as... Well, they are bandits, but I thought, considering they have quite a few rescued prisoners, they might actually be a little bit more powerful than they turned out to be, but yeah. Maybe, yes, I was actually just thinking right now, as long as I say that, as soon as I say that, should I say, I am probably going to get taken out by one of their throwing weapons, no doubt, and they actually did a pretty considerable damage, considering they are only bandits, to our mount, and our mount is incredibly heavily armored, so yeah, there is that to consider. Now, let's see, we do get to take all of these guys prisoner, and so we are going to be... Whoa! They have Ankar's units, as you can see, Ankar units here. Aha! I see. That is good. That is very, very good indeed. And that's exactly why I say, how were they able to take those guys prisoner? I suppose they probably just fought some units that were a little bit lower level than they were, perhaps? Maybe that is it. But as you can see, we just took all of these guys, no problem at all. And I think I'm going to be getting rid of a couple of these prisoner pilgrims, taking some raiders. And there we go. Let's head on. Oh, I really don't want to take those caps. 4. Yes. They actually... are worth 4 orums. Not the greatest, I have to say. So let's head to Kulvara, see if we can actually sell our prisoners there. If we cannot, then of course we could potentially purchase... No, 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 no. Whoa, that was close. Do you see this? King Rafklazen, 409 units. Wow, I would love to be able to do battle with him, but at the moment, that's not seeming to be very, very good at all. No, thank you. Wow, that was close. Okay, there is a ransom broker here, so we don't really need to worry about speaking to the tavern keeper. And so, let's see. No, I want to sell all of them at once, please. Yes, there we go. 21,000. Oh yes, there we go. 21,000. Let us now take a walk around the streets, try to find the guild master. And I believe he's probably going to be there. That's probably him right there, I do believe. Yes, it is. Excellent. I would like to purchase... No? Oh, no. Given your relationship with our liege, Sultan Yusuf al-Salah, I think that you will not find many here who are brave enough to sell you any land. Oh, that is unfortunate. Okay, well, I suppose we are a little bit lighter now because we have sold our prisoners, so we can just head on. Oh, so does that mean that I... Oh, what is this? Oh my goodness. So does that mean that I cannot buy any land in Draharan territory? That would be pretty sad. A young upstart noble spreads outrageous lies about you behind your back. If this doesn't stop, soon you will be the laughingstock of the country. I challenge him to a duel. Why not? Oh. The coward preferred to flee rather than duel with you, and you gain honor. Oh, I was actually hoping to participate in a duel. That would have been actually pretty fun, but yes, at least we have gained honor. That is always going to help us out. So, yeah, I do believe we actually have an ironworks already at Dazuk, so I am unsure. Do we? Yes, we do. Yeah, visit your ironworks. So, yeah, that's completely fine, but... So, if that means that I cannot go to any Draharan areas to purchase land, that is going to actually be quite troublesome. We're going to keep that dwarf scale mail for one of our companions, perhaps. Let's go to Bolgan. Let's go to Bolgan and see if there's actually anyone there that we can talk to about getting some land. I'm hoping that the guildmaster still works at night, otherwise we're going to be... Ah, yes, we're going to have to wait until daytime, I was going to say, but no. Okay. Ah, yes, okay, so yeah, this particular area, perfectly fine, because he, I suppose, knows that the town is not owned by the Sultan himself, maybe? Well, whatever the case. 795 profit. Is that 795? Maybe I read that incorrectly, but I think ironworks generally are very good, so I think that will be fine. Let's head on to Crane now. I am going to be doing a little bit of investments here, and we're going to try and get as much as we can from it. Okay, so yes, take a walk around the streets once again. Do not get beset upon by bandits, thank you very much. Thankfully it's daytime, so that is unlikely to happen, and... Where is the guildmaster? No, that's not him over there. Is it a woman? Usually it's a guy. Isn't that true? Maybe I'm incorrect about that. I'm pretty sure he's up here. No? Wow, he's actually not? Okay, so that must be the guildmaster over there? Surely. Ah, okay, I see. I usually think that the guildmaster is usually on a raised surface, so maybe that was it, but no, not this time around. So, another ironworks, thank you very much. Our profit will be 900. Very nice. Okay, so, I think we could probably go... where could we go? I actually think I want to do some battles with some Dazuk slavers. If we can get some foreign invaders, then that will be nice as well, but... Do we need to restore ourselves a little bit? No, we are perfectly healthy. So, wait a second. Nearly all of our companions have leveled up, so I think I should probably take the time to do that right away before we move on any further, because of course we do want them to get even better as time goes on, rather than being stuck in the same area. Oh my goodness, Dietrich, you are going to be very, very good. Let's get you up into the main forces right here. There we go. And we also want to get Tamaris up there as well. I should really take a look at those Ankar's units, just to make sure that we're getting some good stats right there. I'm pretty sure they're actually very good, so... I think that would be very cool to see. So, let's take a look. Okay, so Dahosun, a very good unit indeed. He does not have 28 charisma anymore, so they have changed that, which is rather nice. But, look at this! 18 agility. That is very impressive, I have to say. So, what should we do? No, not charisma, thank you very much. Let's do some strength, I think. And what are we going to do? Iron Flash, shield, athletics. Think probably athletics is going to help a little bit more than the rest. And Dehosen is an archer, technically. Let's change Dietrich to cavalry. And we'll change Silverthiel to archers as well. Okay, yeah, that seems fine. Okay, so Kara, intelligence, thank you very much. Let's level up your medicinal skills. And then we can level up her two-handed a little bit, just in case. And then Antiope. Oh, wow, she actually has some really good stats as well. Okay, more strength, I suppose. We want to get some more power draw, maybe. And we'll go for some more athletics there as well. Why does Kara need to level up still? Oh, I didn't spec her other point. Okay, more intelligence, I suppose, for more first aid. Let's do it. And now Scout needs to level up himself, which is actually quite rare for us to get that. So, he's level 18. We're going to go for another point in agility. And are we going to go for athletics like every other one of our companions? Maybe we are. Maybe. That actually might seem like a good idea. Let's do it. Why not? Okay. And now onward to find our next opponent. I do believe we want to make sure that we have... yeah, we are in a pretty bad spot right now. Our weekly wages are so insane that they are so exuberant that they will just eat us out of house and home immediately if we stop taking prisoners for any second. And of course we are losing more units, which is really, really not very good. So I'm hopeful we'll be able to catch up to these guys fast. I don't want to fight at night, so let's try to make that daytime before we do. Come on. Come on. Oh my goodness. Eventually they are going to. There we are. Yes. Okay, good. I think that will be fine. Let's do it. 153 against 104, and I think if we are able to take at least 50 of them, maybe 60, then this will definitely pay off a huge amount. So let's try, shall we? Now do bear in mind that they have a lot of slavers and enforcers, so I'm a little bit worried about that. Now, I don't want everyone to hold this position, but yes, I did miss press right there. Okay, come on, let's get our archers as well. Everyone else is charging in. Okay, let's get into a good position right here, and can I take any of these guys down? Maybe this one? No, it doesn't seem as though that's going to really help us out. This guy is actually after Kara, which is not very nice of him, I have to say. She is our medic, after all. We do want to try and protect her. But maybe, then I'm thinking maybe we should just go for the enemy slaves, because they do a lot of damage with their bows, I have to admit. Yeah, take out those enforcers. Oh, yes. Okay. As long as we can take out a few, I think I'll be quite happy. Wow. Okay. I'm actually really happy with the composition of our army right now. I don't actually want it to change, because it seems as though absolutely everyone, apart from the Hakon units and the Masoru units, they are just knocking everyone unconscious, apart from those units. So, yeah, I think we're actually in a really good position right now. And let's hope that continues, because if it doesn't, then I suppose we'll have a couple of difficulties being able to fully stock and pay the wages that we require. Oh my goodness, I just took 37 damage. Wow, okay. Need to be a bit careful about that. Okay, so far so good. And I believe that's it. So, yes, what we are going to be doing, our main plan for the foreseeable future is to get at least 200 units for our army. And so I'm going to be attempting to fight as many high-value armies as I can. As you can see, we're still gaining a huge amount of renown right now. We do have 26 morale as well. Our morale is now average. We do need to continue fighting to make sure that this is going to, well, make sure that we don't lose any more units, I suppose. But, yes, other than that, we are going to try to get to 200. We are at 189 right now, and if we can, I would like to be able to level up something that is good at sieges, because I do believe that all of our cavalry units are going to be pretty bad. Are they going to be bad at sieges? I think they might be, because obviously field battles they are absolutely brilliant at, but yes, other things may be more difficult for them. So I'm a little worried about it. So by all means, suggest in the comments what unit you think we should recruit to make up the rest of our army, because at the moment we're having difficulties. Oh no, we have so many good units right here. Okay, so this guy, 16,000, no, I am sorry. Even though one of you did state in the comments that Allendale is absolutely insane, and I agree. I would agree about that. I have not seen his new stats, but for 16,000, you would assume that he's going to be just brilliant. So, yeah, unfortunately not able to take him. But we might be able to take Marcus. So how much is he? 8,000. That's half the price of Allendale. Shall we do it? Let's do it. Why not? It's about the cost of an ironworks. Ah, yes. Okay, so, yeah, we don't have to sell that. Okay, that is fine. Okay, so, yes, we have 31,000. We could have bought Allendale, actually. We could have bought Allendale, but I think Marcus is going to be good enough for now. And we'll try to level them up as best we can. And then they could potentially become our vassals, if possible. Maybe. We'll see about that. Let's make him cavalry, thank you. And yes, I'm still waiting to see which faction we should go for. And I do know one of you did suggest to go for the Valahir clan, because they are separated from the rest of the factions, and they are a little bit smaller than the rest. So it might be the way to go. I don't want to fight the dwarves, because I'm pretty sure they're going to be way too good in sieges. I would expect, at least. They do have crossbowmen, and they do have some pretty hardy infantry units. Is that correct? I do not know. I did not level many of our dwarven units up to the highest level that they could, so I don't know at the moment. And of course, Realm of the Falcon units, they're not going to be very good at sieges, but they do have a lot of archers themselves, so going to be tricky anyway. And the Valahir clan, they have the greatest infantry units, but they don't have very good archers as far as I remember, so yeah. Maybe that is going to be our best chance. But for now, I am going to be ending this episode of here. And next time on Perisno 0.73, we are going to continue our stint to hopefully get a lot of renown, 189. We're going to attempt, maybe, to fight and maybe find some different units to fight, because we have defeated a numerous amount of foreign invaders, and we have defeated Dazuk slavers as well. So maybe we could try and find some other different units to fight. Maybe some units from the 3rd Legion. We might try to fight Centurion Octavius. That might pay off quite well. Or it may just destroy us entirely, so we do need to be cautious about that. So, I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.